Bill Maher thinks WNBA rookie and #1 draft pick Caitlin Clark is being targeted by other players because she's not a lesbian and she's white. Bill Maher just exposed the real reason behind Clark's contract in Europe, and it's exactly what we suspected. Clark doesn't fit into their little clique. So, of course they made her life miserable. I mean, 60% of the league is lesbian, 85% black. And Clark, yeah, she's not exactly checking those boxes. The league is very lesbian, and she's not, and there's race, there's a lot of going on here, but instead of respecting her talent, they treat her like she's just there to generate cash for them, like, really sorry, WNBA, but maybe if you focused on your actual product instead of pushing some social agenda, you wouldn't be losing stars like Clark. Now everyone's crying because she's off to Europe where she'll be appreciated. And Clark doesn't owe them a thing. He struggled with physical defense she's faced at the professional level and voiced frustration with the league's officiating recently. Teleporter's quote, "I feel like I'm getting hammered, and everybody is physical with me, and opponents get away with things that other people don't get away with." That's what Caitlin Clark said. Oh, Bill Maher didn't just casually drop a bombshell about Caitlin Clark's contract. He made it crystal clear that Caitlin's real struggle wasn't on the court. IT was surviving in a league that didn't want her there, and, no, Caitlin didn't pack her bags and head to Europe because of some minor contract issue or a shiny new deal. Let's be real, this wasn't about cash or convenience. She left because she had to. She was in survival mode. Maher blew the lid off, exposing the absolute mess going on behind the scenes in the WNBA. Players, league officials all seemed more focused on making sure Caitlin felt out of place. It didn't matter that she was the best thing to happen to the WNBA in years. Nope, what mattered was that she didn't fit into the political storyline they were trying to sell. I think it's natural for a megastar to come in, people say. I'm kind of tired of hearing it. It's everything. It's women are catty, the league is very lesbian, and she's not, and there's race. There's a lot of going on here. The storyline Caitlin didn't fit their so-called ideal mold. She's white, she's straight, and apparently, in the WNBA, that's enough to paint a massive target on your back. The league that's always yelling about how inclusive they are, yeah, turns out they couldn't handle the fact that one of their biggest stars didn't check off the boxes they were so busy promoting. Instead of celebrating her record-breaking talent, they seemed more interested in hiding her away, almost like they were embarrassed that she was the one dominating headlines and driving up ticket sales. And Maher, oh, he didn't hold back now. There's also a racial element to this. We can't deny that Maher, being Maher, was quick to call out the WNBA's stunning hypocrisy. The same league that's always screaming about equality and fairness, yeah, they were the ones turning their backs on their biggest star because she didn't fit the right image. And Caitlin, well, she was treated like an outsider from day one. Snide comments, shady vibes from other players. T was like high school drama, but with worse sneakers. Instead of throwing her a parade for basically saving the league, they acted like she was an inconvenience. And let's not even talk about how ugly it got. The tables were getting body checked. This is a game the other day, and that was pretty deliberate. And look at the other girl on her team coming over. Nothing. See, if this was men, they defend each other on their same team. Men will fight from two teams. But when somebody checks you, who's on your team, you defend that guy. Angel Reese's head slap moment didn't just get people talking because of what she did. Oh, no, and then, to make things even more interesting, DeJoni Carrington decided to throw herself into the mix, as if the drama level wasn't already through the roof. During the first game of the 2024 WNBA playoffs between the Indiana Fever and the Connecticut Sun, Carrington went for the eye poke, a classic move straight out of a Three Stooges skit, only this time, Clark wasn't laughing. She ended up with a bruised eye and a whole lot of questions. I feel like I'm getting hammered and everybody is physical with me, and opponents get away with